And welcome again, dear friends, to the Thursday edition of Fresh Bread. Hey, it's Thursday, November 17th, 2021, 1 week away from that really great day, Thanksgiving. Wow. Really looking forward to Thanksgiving this year. I want to give you a quick plug for a service we're going to do the night before Thanksgiving. It's going to be on Wednesday night, the 24th of November, the night before Thanksgiving, 6 o'clock over at Kansas Avenue. We're going to have a little Thanksgiving Eve service, we're going to call it. And we're still working out all of the details on how that's going to come about and what some of the program's going to include. But we're hoping to get some of the members up to share a little bit. And so that's going to be on Wednesday, November 24th, 2021, over at Kansas Avenue United Methodist Church, 1029 North Kansas Avenue. Members of both congregations, Oakland United Methodist Church and Kansas Avenue United Methodist Church, are both invited, as are any other people who would like to come. Certainly, a lot of churches don't do anything for Thanksgiving. I think it's one of the great days where we can really stop and remember all the blessings that God has given us. And we were just saying yesterday, what if we just sat and thanked God today for all the things that we wanted Him to give us tomorrow, And so in other words, as I was quoting yesterday, the thought from Edie at Kansas Avenue came a couple of weeks ago that if you got up on a certain morning and all you were going to get that day was the things that you thank God for the day before, how many of those things that you really need and want and are grateful for would you get? In other words, have we thanked God for those things that we are so often taking for granted? So I hope and pray that we recognize the goodness of God, how it shows up in so many really practical ways, how God does take care of us and how thankful we are. So let's look here at Romans 12. We were talking yesterday about how we are like the various parts of the human body, and I'll keep reading here from the Message, Romans chapter 12. Each part gets its meaning from the body as a whole, not the other way around. So in other words, the hand is part of the body, the body's not a part of the hand, right? That's what I would say about that statement. The body we're talking about is Christ's body, or chosen people. Each of us finds our meaning and function as a part of His body. Let me read that again. The body that we're talking about is Christ's body of chosen people. We sometimes call that what? The church. Each of us finds our meaning. People looking for their meaning. Each of us finds our meaning and our function as a part of His body. We're going to be a part of the body. Jesus said that the branches must be connected to the vine. And Jesus is the vine. If you cut off the branch from the vine, the branches wither and die. We have to be connected to Christ. As members of the family of God, as members of the church, we have to be connected to Christ. We cannot do it on our own. And so I pray that we take that seriously and we understand that it's kind of a part of being on this team of believers. One thing about being on a team, if you've ever played sports at all, you realize that there are a lot of other moving parts on that group that you call the team, and that we all have to function together for that team to be successful. We have to complement each other. We have to work together. And I believe that's so oftentimes missing from churches. We got people trying to do a lot of things, and I'm not saying they aren't good things even, but what happens often is that when they do those things, they're doing them not in union with the other parts of the church, to the point that we suddenly find that we are disjointed. We're not functioning smoothly and cohesively, and we want to be a cohesive team. We want to be a cohesive unit. Let's continue here. But as a chopped off finger or cut off toe wouldn't amount to much, what would we? So we find ourselves fashioned into all these excellently formed and marvelously functioning parts in Christ's body. Let's just go ahead and be what we were made to be without enviously or pridefully comparing ourselves with each other or trying to be something we aren't. I want to talk about that last part tomorrow. So I want you to make sure you come back for Fresh Bread tomorrow on Friday, the 26th or the 19th of November. Here I'm a week ahead of myself, but come back on the 19th. We want to talk about what it means to do what you're called to do. Hey, have a great day. God bless you. We'll talk to you tomorrow.